We are live on Facebook on the Dive Bar Comedy page. It's another Tuesday night. I'm Wild Joe, and we're in for a fun show. So let's get it started with our tech guru, Carol Newell.
Yay!
Woo! She looks like she's in a Chinese bar. But Carol, can you play our theme song and we'll get this show started?
Let's do it.
All right. Was that as quiet for you as it was for me? Because that was, you had to strain your ears, at least on my end, to hear that theme song. But there it was. GT, late and great GT singing a dirty, bad, nasty comedy, dive bar comedy. And here we are. So let's introduce our guest this week. It's going to be a fun show. We've got a cool lineup, and let's go around. Well, one person is missing, because he's off doing a transaction, some kind of deal. That's Willie Macc. He can talk about his deal when he gets back. And next up, we have Shiela Murray. There's Sheila with her big pearls.
Yeah. Hey, pearls for the girls. VP. I had to represent.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Hey,
and
who else
always
we got? Pleasure seeing you, girl. It's always a pleasure seeing you.
Yeah. All right, we got Scott Kidd. Scott Kidd.
Hi.
There you are. Looking
Hey,
cool.
me. Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
That's me.
And you said you have some transactions coming up too. So
yeah.
we'll have to talk about that or not. All right.
Probably best we don't.
Yeah, well, we'll keep it. Some transactions better not talked about. All right. Holly Logan. Looking good. Your nice brick wall. Beautiful. Who else we got here? Oh, everybody's gone home. Okay, we got Mista See, our MC.
Yes. What up? Oh,
He's reading. I don't know what he's reading, but he's looking down a lot today. What are you looking at down there, Mista See?
Little porno.
I was gonna say porn.
Ha!
No, but I'm sharing the show on groups.
Aw,
Me too.
and we were just talking before the show how disappointing it is that we can't do watch parties anymore. I'm very disappointed. Facebook took away that feature. Holly,
You forgot me.
Yeah.
ooh, where? I'm trying to find somebody.
You forgot me.
Oh, Carol. I mentioned you, but okay, Carol is there, our tech guru.
Yay!
Carol, tell us about your bar. It looks like a Chinese colored red lanterns there. What is that?
I just liked it because it had aqua blue in it, and I thought it was pretty.
It is pretty. Aw.
Did I mention I have a show coming up?
You always have a show coming up. First, Carol, I want to hear about the live show that you did with Mista See recently.
On Saturday, right in the middle of his set, it started pouring rain and we had to shut down. We got like 3 people to go up, and then it was sprinkling, but I was like, we can make it. And then right when Mr. C got up, It just started pouring rain, and electronics outside in the rain, not a good idea. So we had to stop.
Where was it?
It was at Pan Pacific Park. We're there every Saturday at 3:00. We
Okay.
have live comedy. If you want to get booked on the Pan Pacific show, you should talk to me. I'm the booker and the host.
Where is Pan Pacific Park?
It's in Los Angeles, next to the Grove, over by like Fairfax and Beverly, like La Brea Tar Pits, right in that area.
I know that one.
Tara, you know what? I saw you and I saw your post, and I was gonna come out there, and I'm like, shit, it might rain. I'm like, shit, and I'm sugar, sugar milk when it get wet. So I thought, you know what? I give it to Tara though, and as soon as I get through coming from all these out of town and stuff, because when we get out for the year, I'm going back out of town. But I give it to Kara. I do applaud Kara. I will be getting back with you, come and help you with some of your shows.
I would love to have you back.
Joanne, and it's always good. I was glad to see Joanne. I hadn't saw her in a couple of years. So
thanks. I did a live show back at the Lexington on Thursday.
I was there too.
Were you? I didn't see you, but man, that place, they just keep staying open. They just don't care about laws or rules or anything. But it's nice.
What was that place at, Joanna, what was that place at?
It's called Lexington, downtown LA. It's
yeah, I saw that.
It's cool. I like it there. Yeah.
Everything's opening back up Friday, so
yep. Everything.
Wait, Ollie, what do you mean by everything? I thought it was just like outdoor dining.
Outdoor
dining. That's everything these days.
Yeah, right.
And hair salons and nail salons.
Yeah, and you can get waxed again. Thank you.
But you got to keep mask on the whole time, right? You got to wear a Mark 1 suit, like in that movie Outbreak.
Oh, do you? Well,
that's fine. I'll wear whatever as long as I can get my hair cut.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy. You're able to get your hair cut in the South without a problem.
Where are you, Scott?
I'm in LA now, but I was spending months in Louisiana, where I'm from, Cajun country, Acadiana.
Yeah. Okay.
What part of Louisiana are you from?
Cajun country, Acadiana.
There's Acadiana.
That's Gulf of Mexico. That's like where Tabasco sauce comes from, New Iberia.
Okay, because I'm from Houston, so when you said
okay, so yeah. Highway 90, I-10, all that good stuff. Yeah. We're right there. Yeah. Like Lafayette. We're like 20 minutes from Lafayette. You know that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my mama and them. Hey, my people in Baton Rouge. Yeah, they.
I used to perform in Beaumont and Katy and stuff. Comedy, Texas, Slade Ham.
Okay. Yeah.
Is he turning the whole bottle up? No.
Mista See, what are you drinking?
Come to play no game.
This is Salsa tequila. Some of the American products.
Is that your sponsor?
Yes, it's salad in a bottle, made from the
salad in a bottle.
Yes, because it's made from the agave.
They have all your essential amino acids in there.
It's a prebiotic.
Acid in it. I mean, he turned that whole bottle up. I mean, did you at least put lime in it?
No, I don't need no lime in it. They got all I need right inside the bottle.
Are we stressing you out, Mista See? Is that what it is? You got to get drunk to talk to us?
Well, I gotta loosen up a little bit. I'm a host and whatnot, so I'm supposed to be the one, enjoying the party, just like I'm one of the people watching the show.
But
so
don't
even
you
though
have
it's work for
voodoo
me,
dolls behind you? Are there voodoo dolls behind you?
Actually, I do have a couple of voodoo dolls up here, which I made when I was working with some elementary school kids. I used to work in a school for 2 years in Philadelphia called Marcy.
Wait a second. Does each one of those kids, those voodoo dolls, represent the bad kids in your class, or what? You poking needles?
Their life represents those bad kids, so I don't have to worry about that.
That'd be really mean if your teacher made a voodoo doll out of you. That'd be mean if your teacher made a voodoo doll out of you, if you're the bad kid and they go home and poke needles in your little doll. I never heard that.
Man, you really... Go ahead.
No, that's it. I'm just trying to figure out what those voodoo dolls represent, Mista See.
Oh, no, it's just artwork. I used to have an art class, so not only did I tutor reading and all of that and do recess and everything, but they used to give me the slow kids, the kids that, the kids that they keep in the basement. I used to have art class with them every day, right? So I go down there with this art project. It was like going to war, baby. I mean, these kids were woo! And the funny thing is, there's nothing actually wrong with them. They're just like very passionate and they don't know how to communicate and work together with people. And it's really sad that they put them in a basement, shove pills in these kids and call them messed up.
Wow.
people like that. They ain't got this little children, dickhead people. I want y'all to check it out. As a voodoo man, hide your drawers. Hide your drawers as a voodoo man. We got a black man that's doing voodoo, y'all. Y'all see his picture, don't you? Look at it. His name is Mista See. Y'all know when you go out there, you better keep up with your drawers tonight.
I got some spaghetti for y'all to taste too.
Hell no.
Oh, wait a minute, Holly, did you hear that? He got some spaghetti. Now, you know what? You need to break that down and tell them what you mean by that, cause see, Carol,
I don't know what it means.
Oh, you don't?
I don't know what that means. No.
Exactly, and they would have ate the spaghetti. All the black people like, no, I don't want no spaghetti.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, here it is. It's an old wives' story. So basically, a lot of women and older women used to tell you, when you date a girl, if you go eat at her house for the first time and she makes you spaghetti or anything with red sauce, do not eat it. Because one of the actual old voodoo strategies, yeah, that's right. One of the voodoo strategies, they would take some of their period blood and they would put it inside of the food item. And this would somehow bewitch you into falling in love with her.
Wow, that sounds like something I would do. The only kind of voodoo I ever did was try to make somebody fall in love with me, and it doesn't work. But yeah, I met this lady in the mall, and she was like, "Oh,
Right.
You seem like someone.
You can bring Russell Brand.
There's someone in your life." Anyway, she
some.
talked me into all these sessions where she's like, "You got to get one of his hairs, and then or the shirt you wore last time you made out, and then you got to build 2 candles and then melt them together." And it was like very complicated, and it was like session after session, and it didn't work. But she kept getting me to come back and pay for repeat sessions.
Did y'all ever hear that you shouldn't buy a man shoes because he'll walk out of your life? Did y'all ever hear that?
I heard that.
No.
Yeah, I heard
Yes.
that.
So I had a boyfriend in high school. He wanted me to buy him some shoes. I was like, no, because you'll walk out my life. He said, well, buy me 2 pair. I'll walk back in.
That's what I got one even better for you. Buy him some Jordan, let him run. Shit,
Right.
Yeah.
Run away.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to buy a watch because they can tell what time it is to leave. It's a whole bunch of shit.
So do y'all believe all of that stuff though?
I mean, look at our
Mr.
community.
C got voodoo dolls in the back. Mr. C got voodoo dolls in the back.
Look at our community. I mean, everybody buys each other Jordans. Every girlfriend buys her boyfriend Jordans all the time. Look at our community. 70% out
and
of
they leave us. And they leave us.
Yeah.
I haven't
I had a
bought my
girl
boyfriend
try to buy
Jordan.
me a tablet.
While Joe got her baby in the club.
The babies, you know, if I were at a real bar, they wouldn't be here. But since I'm really at home, the babies are knocking down the door like, Mom.
So do y'all believe in like signs and all of that?
Yes.
Yeah, of
I'm a
course. Are you
Leo.
kidding me?
Yeah, a little bit.
But I don't know about signs. I just know the ones I don't get along with, like Taurus and Aquarius.
Oh, your ex-boyfriends.
All my ex-boyfriends, exactly.
Oh, what are you, a Cancer?
I
you're a
think, wait,
Virgo.
let me guess what she is. You
She's a
said,
Virgo.
stop saying Cancer.
No, she's
I'm
a Virgo.
thinking- I'm thinking either Aries or a Scorpio.
You might be close.
What is it
What's the
then?
signs you can't get along with? Holly, what's the sign?
Aquarius and Taurus.
Aquarius and Taurus. She's a Virgo.
Those are 2 different signs. It's a fire and
Well,
an
she
air.
might be on the cusp, I guess.
I'll tell you that
It's just probably her 2
am-
ex-boyfriends she doesn't like.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, Aquarius
What are
is
most
water,
comedians?
isn't it?
What are most comedians?
Leo.
Aquarius.
Depressed.
Suicidal.
Okay, so what are a lot of what is Red Fox?
Who knows that?
Dead.
Me.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I'm a Sagittarius.
Broke before you
Sagittarius.
died.
There's no Sagittarius.
Yes, it is. Jamie Foxx, Red Fox, Richard Pryor. Somebody, it's several. And Jay-Z's a Sagittarius. I know he's not a comedian.
Sagittarius.
So I'm a Sagittarius. I am the best.
Hold on.
Aquarius.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that Holly was a fire sign because I'm a fire sign.
I'm a fire sign for real. I like fire up under that ass. I'm a fire. Yes, I'm fire. That's why I'm single.
Can y'all guess? Look at Carol. Look at Carol. Can you guess what fire sign I am?
Aries.
Aries, no. Well, shit.
Leo?
Look at Wild Joe. Whatever.
Scorpio, is that a fire sign?
Nah, Scorpios play.
I don't know a lot about it. I know my sign. I'm kind of
Scorpio's
like Holly.
water.
I know my
Scorpio's a
sign.
water sign.
Are you a
And I know
Cancer?
a couple
I know
other
mine.
signs that I end up with a lot. That's about it.
Are you a
Scorpios are
Cancer?
very,
I'm a
I'm a
Cancer.
Leo.
Oh, okay.
Cancer.
Leo,
and
okay.
All of my friends are Aquarius, Leo. I don't know. I don't really know.
Willie
But,
down there doing some research because he down there typing.
I am.
Okay, but
I'm over
do
here
y'all
trying to
know
build
what?
up my case on why Leo comedians are the best.
They
No,
are.
Yeah, you're right.
let me go to Sagittarius comedians then.
Okay, hold on though. Y'all know your number?
No.
Yes, August 4th, 84, but I was born at 12 p.m.
No. Do you know your numerology number?
No,
Like
I
I'm
don't
a
know my
9.
numerology number.
No,
What
no,
about your
no.
Chinese? Your Chinese animal. See, there's
I'm a
so
rat.
many
That
ways
one
to
I
look
know.
at it.
That
I'm
one
a
I
water
know.
pig. I'm a
I'm a
pig
horse.
at elemental water.
I'm a
in
fire
Chinese.
pig.
I'm a dragon, and I
Oh,
went to China.
Richard Pryor. I told you, Richard Pryor.
Oh,
Sag.
Okay, Sarah Silverman, Tiffany
oh
Haddish,
wow.
Richard Pryor, Billy Sorrells, Michael Blackson. Let me see, Holly Logan.
Holly Logan, throw that in there. I just found out that in the Chinese, your year I thought would be your lucky year. It's actually your unlucky year.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah, when it comes back around to your year every 12 years, that's your unlucky year. I was like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. I was going around like, yeah, it's my
That doesn't
year,
make sense.
you
It's
know?
year of the
I didn't
pig
know
for me this
anything.
year. Son of
Huh?
a bitch.
Oh,
This year's year of the
yeah.
pig.
Well, how
Oh,
can I
man.
find my numerology? How can I find it? I need to
It's the
find
year of the pig. It's the age of Aquarius. What else is going on right now?
But what do I put in to find my numerology number?
Like y'all know how like all those planets were aligning, and she's singing the song about all the planets aligning.
Yeah.
But I mean, where can I find it online? To know my.
Use Google.
Just type in numerology calculator. Type
Oh.
in Chinese zodiac calculator. Type in,
I see numerology calculator. I'm gonna tell y'all what I am in a minute.
and they'll give you all kinds of different stuff. But also
oh Lord,
like,
they probably gonna tell me I'm dying tomorrow.
well, maybe. I don't think it works that way though.
Or probably tell me stay away from Taurus and Aquarius.
It only makes sense
There
that
you go.
way. If you're
Do you know
born,
what signs you like though?
yeah, it
me?
tells you all that.
What signs I like?
Yeah.
No, no, I don't know. As far as dating, I don't know.
I don't know. I dated it. I was married to a Cancer, which he was very moody and needed to be in water. And then now I'm dating a Scorpio, which is very scary because
Ooh, Scorpios are insane.
I've never dated a Scorpio, and I want to try a Scorpio because I heard they good and
they are good.
Yeah,
in bed.
yeah,
That is
well,
true.
out of bed though.
They're good in bed.
You got to talk to them.
You know
Remember, you got to talk to them.
About that, but you know, my husband was a Cancer, and he was in a co-star, and he loved water. You know, I never thought about that. He came from the water and he died by the water. You know what I'm saying? I never thought about
wow.
He was something else.
They lived by the water too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got my life path is a 7.
I have a chain in my pocket.
Personality is a 1. Life
Wow.
path number 7 is Sage. But it doesn't tell me my animal.
7-1 Sage.
That's
This
Chinese.
is just too much.
It's
This
Chinese.
is too
That's a
much. You guys
Chinese
really
code.
ask each other these questions. If you're at a bar, let's pretend we're back in a bar. Would you guys like to be like, hey, baby, what's your sign? You guys ask those questions?
My sign is
I just
stop.
asked their birthday. What's your birthday? What year did you graduate?
That's it. You know what? Now you do it at 17, 18 with it, and you'll figure out the age. You know,
you could.
Yeah, ask them what year they graduate, 17, 18 years with it, and voila, there you go. But when I go out, but you can't go out in LA, everything is shut down, shit for the last year. But when me and Ashley what sign I am, I know their ass is old. Because youngsters don't ask you what their sign, because my sign is money sign, you know, cash money, you know.
All right, then.
That cash out, you know.
Sheila, you could have been Miss Cleo. You remember Miss Cleo? She had that like a hotline.
That is
that's that
Tiger.
voodoo lady. Yeah, Miss Cleo, that voodoo lady. I knew. No.
She probably made a lot of money though.
But I'm telling you something about Miss Cleo. Let me tell you something. My sister hooked up with Miss Cleo out of Florida, right? One time then my sister read tarot cards, right? And Miss Cleo my sister had an answer machine. And my sister lived with me, so she was in the back room. And Miss Cleo left a message. Glenary, you need to answer the phone because this is about your mama. This is about your mama. I answered the phone. I said, "Look, bitch, I'll play that shit about my mama." Oh, I'm echoing. Wait a minute.
Freezing.
Mista See, you doing something over there?
She said he doing some voodoo shit. She said Mista See over there doing some voodoo shit, took her volume away.
Mista See.
Yeah. Don't look here. Let me see. Oh, you got a pipe too? What you smoking in that pipe? Huh?
Souls.
Oh Lord, this is getting dark. I gotta go, y'all. This is getting dark.
All right, you guys, come on. What's going on? Yeah, we're deteriorating.
Put this on your forehead. See you?
Yeah, it's not dark in here. It's all pink inside.
Throw some holy water on it.
Don't worry, I got my Mardi Gras beads, guys. We're gonna be all right.
Mista See, you making it bad for folks because they seeing you and they gonna know not to fuck with you because you's a voodoo man. And now you got scotches. That's out of Lafayette right there, New Iberia, Louisiana, and you talking more voodoo than him.
Yeah, that's right. I keep it on the low key.
You got
Scott, I noticed you're rotating around and around and around. Are you in a swivel chair or what?
No, I'm standing. I'm just trying to deal with the light and not have a cast of shadow in my face.
You're still trying to find the best lighting?
Always.
30 minutes in.
Always. I got to keep it like a low budget, independent film. I'm trying to make it seem like Scorsese's in here or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's go around and see what's everybody up to these days. Scott, kid, you working on anything or you have anything you want to promote or any projects you're on?
Not to cut you off. One of my favorite things is to cut people off halfway when they're talking. But no, seriously, I work on music. I have songs coming out. I've been working on stuff for years. I used to do a show with Mista See that Wild Joe used to also do as well, the Ding Dong Show. I still feel like I'm being stalked by members of that show still to this day.
It's forever,
Like,
dude.
You probably are. It's like Scientology.
Because they're always waiting for you to come back. They always want you to come back, especially the fans. They love that.
well, if the fans had a little bit more, I don't know, like X chromosomes, that'd be better. Like if my fans weren't so masculine, let's say, I might be prone, but yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, I'm working on different stuff. I've been going back and forth in Louisiana, working on some investments, trying to build my own brand and not rely on a bunch of hack-ass comedy clubs that have no idea about anything. Except for how to sell nachos and tequila. But,
not the nachos.
I mean, not to mention, I've also been selling lots of nachos and tequila. It's one of my side hustles. You guys know what boudin balls are? No? Yeah. Okay, well, then but not Benoit balls. This is edibles, not buttables. Jesus. I don't like using my phone because apparently I need to turn this fucker around or some shit.
Well, now you're
upside down. Like a bat.
You're upside down.
Man, so yeah, I was in Cajun, Louisiana for 3 months and I came back. And it didn't go back. There we go.
Nope, you're still upside down.
Son of a bitch.
Like a bat. Just hanging off the ceiling.
Fix it.
Just stand on your head and then you'll be up
there. Kind of. All right. There you go.
All right. So anyway, the hell was I talking about? I was stuck in this freaking balls. Yeah, we were talking about Benoit balls, those things that either come on a string.
I went over to this lady's house the other day and she had some, it looks like Benoit balls to me, sitting around and she was like playing with them in her hand, like maybe she thought it was like a hand exerciser or I don't know what, but I didn't say anything. She probably just thought it was like a stress thing to play with, but I knew what it was.
She probably was warming them up before she put them up in there. She wanted to get them warm.
I mean, it was like a family event. I don't think she's that kind of lady, but I'm guessing she had no idea what they were.
I don't know, but whatever it is, Carol's got to eat something while we're talking about Benoit balls, apparently. Medication or something being morally fixated.
Right.
But yeah, no, things are good. Things are great. You know, as compared to everybody else who's panicking, losing their minds, I've been doing that for years. So I feel pretty at ease right now that everybody else is on my side. And as far as like who voted for who, I voted Green Party just so I could like tell everybody to kiss my ass.
Allie Hawkins.
I mean, I say fuck Trump and fuck Biden. If anything, let's see them just duke it out in some kind of like no holds barred match where like the rest of us get to bet on who wins or who loses or who draws, and we can all make money off the fight and just say fuck the politics altogether. But
all right, Scott Kidd, go Green. Okay, Holly Logan, I see you there shaking your head. We don't need to talk about who you voted for, but
Sure don't. I
look
voted
like
for
you
Trump
have. You look
all
like you're
day.
holding back from
Blacks
saying
for
something.
Trump. Blacks for Trump.
It's a Trump song.
You sound like Mista See. So, Holly, what have you been up to? You got any projects or any shows
So
you've
I
been
actually
doing lately?
have my first live stream podcast tomorrow night. Oh, God help me. I don't know if I know what I'm doing, but I'm doing that tomorrow because I'm bored. Like I said, I have my own memes and gifs. My memes and gifs are up to 425 million views now. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't get paid for it. I don't really know what that means, but I'm just supposed to tell people that they're up to 425 million views. But no, I'm just trying to stay sane, and because I live alone and I talk to my stuffed animals and.
So no real animals, all stuffed animals.
The stuff that I don't even have, not even real animals love me. Nobody loves me.
Oh,
Maybe it's Trump.
Well, he loves me. He loves me. Trump loves me. But no, I'm just trying to, just maintain and waiting for it to open back up. Just actually, it's been a good thing with the being shut down because it's forcing me to think and get my shit together. So when the world opens up, I'll be ready, I guess.
You're not really
Stop
blacks
making
for
voodoo
Trump,
dolls.
are you, Holly?
Huh?
Are you serious about that blacks for Trump thing?
Hell
That
no.
Candace Owens.
Hell no.
Got our very own Candace Owens in here.
Nothing about that orange rectum that I like.
Yeah. I didn't think so.
Rectum
It
is
didn't
orange?
seem like your style.
His mouth looks like a butthole. He just always looks like a puckered up butthole at all times.
The navel orange. They have like a butthole looking thing on them too.
That's what.
So.
Don't. I won't ever eat a navel orange again. Thank you for that.
Sorry.
Well, you don't usually eat the skin of the navel.
I don't want
orange
to touch
anyway.
nothing that looks like him.
Say no more.
All right, Holly. Well, welcome to the show. Okay,
Yes.
let's go around and see what everybody's working on. Willie Macc, how'd your shoe sale go down there?
Well, I made it back alive, so that's always, it's a plus.
Yeah.
It's a plus. It's a plus.
But did you
Yeah,
sell
so
the
that-
shoe?
Huh?
You sold
You
some
sell the
shoes.
shoe.
Yeah, so what is Scott doing?
Oh, nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted.
Can you do that on your when she asks you what you up to? Then you can do that. Like
I'm sorry. I didn't
Scott's
know you
over here
could see me.
stealing the scene.
I didn't know you could see me.
Did y'all see what he was doing? Or is like now just
No,
me
I
and
saw
him?
when you said it, it made me look, and I saw the gun in his mouth.
I wasn't looking, and I think I missed something big. I don't know, but
nothing. Please. I
Mr.
was-
C really over there like doing whole bottle drinks, huh?
Yep.
This is a salad.
Willie, tell us about your TV show.
Willie.
Oh yeah, you was posting about it, bragging about it online. Tell us about it.
So this has been 5 years in the making, and so the money that I made in the commercials and stand up, I took home to St. Louis, and I bought some properties with my brother, and HGTV caught wind of it. And I will be having my own HGTV show, me and my brother, about flipping properties in St. Louis. We start filming at the end of March. So
Nice, congrats.
niggas on HGTV.
Wow.
HGTV, bro.
It's gonna be called NGTV.
NGTV.
That's
funny.
good. Congratulations.
Thank you. And besides, I got a couple little things going. I'm shooting another pilot, or not even another pilot. That one's going to series, but HGTV is what I'm talking about. But I'm doing another pilot this week, which I'm also excited about. I'm not,
It's okay to brag. It is okay to brag.
Is it?
I
I be feeling bad sometimes.
Tell us about your stuff. We're excited for you.
Don't ever feel bad for being able to brag on some good shit. Now if ain't nobody never told you no real shit before, I just told you some brag.
All right. Well, I got another pilot that I'm shooting that I'm series. I'm about to be series regular on.
All right.
And what else? I got two of my other projects that I wrote at two different production companies that just signed agreements on. So
Wow,
it's
Willie Mac's doing it.
I'm doing
No, Carol's right. Carol, we're excited for you because we're all from LA doing the stand-up scene, and when somebody has success, it makes us feel like, oh, maybe it could be me next, or
exactly.
gives us hope. So we love it.
And then later
it's
on,
been a
you'll be
fucking grind.
Remember when we had Willie Macc on? Do you guys can you believe we actually had Willie Macc?
I'm never going anywhere. I'm never I've been humble.
Right. We'll be like, hey, Willie Macc. He'll be like, security.
Security.
Yeah.
Y'all know too much. I don't even know how to be I can't even fully brag to just you all. Like I don't know how to be. I would never be Hollywood. It seems like it's too much thinking.
I'm gonna call the IRS. Did he report the money on them shoes he sold?
Oh, y'all know the secrets. Y'all know too much. Y'all know too much now.
Come on, he's just bragging about the amount he sold it for. That's not real. That's part of his act, guys.
That's
Come on.
part of my fucking act. I actually lost money on that, so that's a write-off.
It's a capital loss. That's a write-off. Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we're happy to have you on, and hopefully you keep coming back to the dive bar even when you're big time, Willie Macc.
Of course I will.
We love seeing you. All right. And Shiela, I've seen you out doing shows. I think I saw you in the parking lot of the Irish gift store. It was a cool place, actually. There was a lot of people sitting out there in that parking lot a few months back. But what have you been up to? You've been doing any shows or working on anything?
Yeah, no, you know what? Just kind of somebody mentioned to me that I need to be writing. So I'll be, up and writing and stuff. But when a lot of times when people tell me to come out to their shows, I didn't know I was going to actually be on their shows, So that's what happened. And I hadn't saw you in years or so. I'm glad to see you. And then I was able to go up. And then that's when I told you. I said, what's going on? And you told me that you had a show and to come on out. I actually did Carol's show twice. And I'll be coming back doing some more shows. So as soon as stuff open up, I can start moving more around,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. So you wanted to know, Joe, you was asking me how did I get into comedy? And, because I'm the season one in this group, started doing comedy a long time ago, probably before you was born. But the first time I ever was in front of an audience, it was a lot of people, I guess about 50 people. Can I say 1977?
Wow.
Dang, Jones.
Yeah. Check that out, 1977. I was a teenager. And I was working with the city of Houston, and I was going around the people's house doing, we doing like a census. And this lady came out, and she came out with a knife, so I had to come back because it was so funny. And the people said, well, can you act it out? And I said, yeah. They said, you want to say? And the man said, well, you're a comedian. I said, yeah. But so since then, I was, 1977, I was in the Bad News Bears. But you don't see me because I was an extra. So I did a lot of stuff, and then I had children. I got married. I had children, and then I had to go get a real job because the company wasn't paying. And then people, most of all, people didn't believe in me. People always say, you so crazy, you so crazy. But when I said I actually wanted to come and do it, and I had a chance to do it, I had a baby. My baby boy was 5 months old, and I met a lady, and she told me, she said that I can take you to New York. She said, I can make you in 6 months. Well, that was the time everybody was out. That was the time that I think Steve Harvey came out, because it was in the 80s then. And I said, shit, I'm ready to go. So I had 3 babies, and I told my mama, I said, well, this lady, I met this lady, she said she could take me to New York and she could make me in 6 months. My mama said, yeah, you're going to make your ass over there somewhere. So I said, you know what, that's all right. I asked my husband. Yeah, I had a husband. And he told me, he said, look, you better sit your Cocoa Puff ass down somewhere. Ain't nobody going to watch your children. You know, so I know, but that hurted me so bad. And I said, you know, because they didn't believe in me. Yeah, everybody sitting up here laughing at me, you know, and saying what I say and shit, but now you're not believing in me. So my thing is that I said, if I have the opportunity again, because it's going to come again, if I have an opportunity again, somebody tell me, hey, you want to go somewhere, I'm gone. 13 years later, true story, 13 years later, I met Ronaldo Ray and Herman in Houston. Ronaldo Ray. And he asked me, had I ever been, he asked me, had I ever been to California? And I told him no. And that's how I got to California. I got there because Ronaldo told Herman, and Herman brought me to California. So yeah. So when
well, you never gave up. That's important. You just kept on doing it because you must love stand-up because you've been doing it for so long.
Well, I did because I had to go back to teaching because you know I teach, but I had to go back to teaching. But every now and then, you know what I think comedy for me, and I tell people, it's really a healing thing for me because whenever I used to be at the comedy store years ago. I used to be at the comedy store, but I'm gonna say Doc Willis, what's going on? You know, years ago, almost 20 years ago, right? 20 years ago at the comedy store, and so many people I know have made it. And we was in the comedy store together. And I'm like, damn. Yeah. You know, so they said, man, Sheila's man, you know, why did you stop? And I'm like, shit, I had to pay bills. If you want to get some motivation, you could bring your ass to California. Want to get some motivation? Go downtown and see all the people laying out on the ground. Won't you get your ass a job? You heard? So that's one of the things that, but you know what? It was always about it. I came back. I never really stopped. Every now and then, more now than then. I always see people I know. I see people that I know that they got TV shows and box overs and, you know, doing, and I'm like, damn, I'm not going to call his name, but one dude told me, he played like on one of these, you know, Adult Swim, not Adult Swim, like Boondocks or The Jellies, one of those. And he told me he made $20,000 for 10 minutes. I said, shit, I'm missing my calling. You know, so, you know, he was one of the ones that actually said, no, Sheila, no. He said, no. He said, no, come on back. So, you know, wherever I roam is no place like home. And I say that because comedy was one of the first things that I wanted to do. But in that time frame, people said, no, you can't do it. So my thing is to all people that want to do something, to do it. God damn it, if I fail, let me fail. But let me say I tried while I'm fucking calling, okay? Because ain't nothing on the ground but dirt, because I'm going to get up. If I can't reach for the star, I'm going to reach for a moon. So I'm going to be doing something, you know. So that's my thing to everybody. Even people on here, y'all younger than me, you know, just keep doing it. I told Cal, keep doing it. Just keep doing it. You know, they going to be there. There she go again. You damn right. Give me the mic. You know. And I really, when I come on stage with people, and a lot of people know me out here, and I be talking to kids, don't do no long, drawn-out introduction, because I talk my ass off. I get up and come on, give me the mic, you know. Let's rock this motherfucker. Let's get this started, you know.
All right, Sheila. Well, I love what you have to say. Just keep doing it. Do what you love. And we better get on with the show because it's getting late. Thank you for coming on. And we better get the show started. We have one more comic who said he's going to show up late. I don't know if he's going to make it or not. Zoe Johnson, if he does, we could just throw him in at the end. But for now, Mista See, I think we should get this show rolling.
Right, great. So let's jump into the Dive Bar Comedy Show. I'm Mista See the Enforcer, aka Poppy Carlo the Bad Boy. And this is the Dive Bar Comedy Show every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Like, share, and subscribe, and always fuck with us every time you see us. So we're going to get right into our comedy. You heard all the great talking that we talked about. We heard all the great signs. I'm a Virgo, by the way. So keep your distance. And let's get ready to lock it in. So you guys ready for the first comedian? Can I get a yeah?
Yeah.
That's right. So this first comedian is one of our classic favorites. He's one of the gentlemen we worked with on past shows. This man is super talented. He does comedy. He does music. He does lighting. He does sound. He does editing. He does video. He does freaky shit too. This man is so talented because sometimes he's a grown man, but he loves to act like a kid. Can I get a clap, 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 clap for Scott? He don't play kid.
Yeah.
I don't play, kids. I don't play. Hi, my name's Scott. I work well under pressure. That's why fat chicks like to sit on my face. But luckily, I live in LA, where every chick thinks she's fat. Oh. Anyway, I pay barely anything for a place to stay. My apartment is so small. It actually makes my dick look a lot bigger.
Damn.
It's pretty small. It's a pretty small apartment. I remember back when I used to live in my car, my dick was enormous. It was so big. In fact, I almost got a sunroof. Yeah. That one doesn't go as well. But anyway,
Damn, y'all got sunroof.
I'm from Louisiana, but everybody tells me, hey, you don't seem like you're from the South. You know, you got all your front teeth and you don't have one of those weird accents. And I don't see a ring on your finger, so you must have not married your cousin. And I always say, well, first of all, I don't have all my front teeth. And secondly, you know, not everybody from the South marries their cousin. Some of us just fuck. All right, these jokes are hack. I'm sorry, guys. These are just old, and y'all are actually comedians. There's no, you know, impressionable audience members that I can just mess with right now. I mean, you guys are pretty sharp, it seems. I don't know if you have seen. There's a lot of robots around lately. Years ago, I wrote a song called Hobot. It's about Japanese sex robots. And I've been writing all these goofy, you know, songs, and one of them is also Psycho Pussy. I found out years ago that I was addicted to Psycho Pussy. I'm in recovery now, you know. Like some people are looking for like a 50-50 relationship. I used to be looking for a 51-50. You know, some people say once you go black, you never go back. I used to say, once you fuck crazy, any other pussy seems lazy. I've been working in the porn industry since middle school.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, I guess, I don't know if you can consider it a crime when a child is selling child porn to other children.
You about to go to jail.
Yeah, is this on? Is this live? Anyway, I was like what, 12? It's fine. Anyway, when I used to work in writing for the porn industry, I wrote for this sitcom. I helped develop a sitcom that was it was like a spoof on the porn industry called Jack Gemini Porn Star Extra, and we had a lot of hits. You know, like one of them was. The Diary of Anne Skank. That was pretty popular. And H2Ho, that was a nautical themed porn about how a succubus was able to trap the souls of an entire sailing fleet by sucking their souls through their dicks. And then there was, of course, the parody movie Pump Friction, which was a spoof on Pulp Fiction. But in that particular version, Marcellus Wallace did look like a bitch, but it was because he, or I should say she, was trans. Yeah, these are stale jokes. I told them years ago, but they still seem to kind of work. You know, I'm getting some chuckles and some, you know, belly aches and stuff. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? I'm from the South. I'm Cajun. Most people don't even know what that is. They just assume I'm like spicy or something. Most people just think Cajun's a type of food. We're also a type of people. Yeah. Thanks, Carol. I don't know. I don't know. I have plenty of closers, but my mind seems to be going blank. There's something I was thinking about just the other day. It was how, like bodybuilders have to eat like 6,000 calories a day. Like there's no way these guys have giant, like defined jaw lines from all the stretching and going like, it's more from just like cramming food and having to chew. 6,000 calories, that's a lot to have to chew. I can just imagine like Arnold Schwarzenegger, his whole head is shaped like a Pac-Man, it's just round all the way around. And it's just like, just cramming food. Anyway, whatever. Another hack job. My name's Scott Kidd. Thanks, guys. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's what I'm talking about. Great job. And once again, the Dial Bar Comedy Show, very educational. We learned about two things: high calorie content for workout people, which another fact is that NBA players also take in about 5,000 to 6,000 calories during their training period. Also, we learned about porno spoof movies. Now, my personal all-time favorite is called Orgasmo. If you've not seen it,
DVD. Yeah.
Chowder Boy. Tap me in. Oh, that's my shit. Smack that ass before you fuck. That's all I know. So we gotta learn those things are great. And let's give another round of applause for Scott. He don't play with the
Yeah. It's all in jest,
right.
I'm not actually a creep. It's okay.
Nice. So we're gonna go into it. We're gonna alternate and hit a lady up next. So we're gonna go with the young lady. I think she's fresh and new to the family, but I like her name. It sounds like she's from the suburb, but yet she's like an X-Men with claws that'll cut you to shreds once she gets you in bed. This is the kind of lady you want to deal with. So you gotta feel real good about it. Are you guys ready for this next comedian? Can I get a yeah? That's right. Right here. She's Holly because she don't like the wood, and she'll cut you up like Logan because she knew how she should. Can I get a clap for Holly? She off that Molly.
Well, hey man, what the fuck do you do after an intro like that? Like I don't even got to say shit. I'm just like drop the mic and go. Thank you. I feel real special. Yeah, so yes, I am new to the family. I hope y'all have me back. I just really feel like I learned so much that I could blackmail you all so I can be back regardless what you Sheila, you were talking about the homeless people or the motivation for working, the homeless people. Listen, I'm so sick of them motherfuckers. Their shit is spread all out over the street. They can't keep shit clean. They got to throw shit everywhere. People talking about donate to the homeless. I wish I would. They got their own shopping carts. They got their own shit. They can have their own swap meet. I called IKEA. I said, look, can y'all start a homeless division so these motherfuckers can get their shit organized? I'm sick of seeing it. Seriously, ride down Coldwater Canyon in Studio City. If I'm lying, I'm flying. This man has a bookshelf full of books and got shit sitting on top of it. Another man had a futon and a welcome mat. This shit is ridiculous. And now they got the RVs lined all up and down my street. I started giving directions to my house by them. I said, listen, when you pass the third RV, make a left. If you pass the meth head wearing a red shirt, you went too far. Back up. They get on my goddamn nerves. I can't stand it. And listen, Scott was talking about all them thousands of pounds. Y'all know who else eat all them thousands and thousands of calories? Them fat ass people on 600-pound life. That's who I can't. Does anybody watch that show?
I do. I did. I couple times.
That show gets on my damn nerves so bad, but that's my motivation, right? But every episode they got to show them butt naked in the shower is we need a visual. Like we don't get it. And the show is aggravating as shit because every episode somebody crying in the camera talking about, I don't know how I got to be 600 pounds. The camera pans out there to drive through order 6 supersized combos and 25 desserts. So yeah, all those calories. That shows my motivation. People say I shouldn't tell that joke no more because I lost a little bit of weight, but I'm like, oh, fuck that. I'm still one of them. I'm just in recovery. I mean, shit, people so sensitive nowadays. But I'm in a mood, if you can't tell. I recently had my gallbladder removed. So
oh no.
Yeah, I know. Emergency gall. I thought I had to fart for 3 hours. I was laying on the couch. I was laying on my left side, put my knees up to my chest, eating baking soda. Finally went to the hospital with my gallbladder. But after that, I had to have a little talk with Jesus. because I am a pin cushion. I had to ask God if it was a recall on my body. Because in the past few years, I've had 2 brain surgeries, 2 female surgeries, and now my gallbladder. Right.
Ooh.
But it's funny when I think about it. I'm like, my brain and my coochie, 2 things I ain't using. I ain't using my brain because I got fired back in March. I ain't using my coochie because I'm on a dick sabbatical. And apparently you ain't never need a gallbladder in the first damn place. So yeah. But I'm on a dick sabbatical because I'm gonna tell you the real reason why I don't like homeless people. I got catfished by one.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I did. My ex-boyfriend. He got me. The son of a bitch.
No.
Yes, when I first met him, I thought I had something. He told me he was a specialty beverage vendor, right? So I'm calling my friends like, I finally got a good one. He was a tourist. Y'all remember I was talking about them tourists. He told me, I'm a specialty beverage vendor. I found out that was code for this fool sold beer and peanuts at the Clippers games. Like he walks up and down the steps talking about peanuts, get your peanuts. I had to see a therapist to process the fact that I was dating a human fucking vending machine. I have nightmares, beer bottles chasing me up and down the basketball court to the free throw line. Carol, that's like somebody telling you they're a florist, but they sell roses at the stoplight. But you know what? It's my fault, my dumb ass. The signs were there. He had bags of clothes in his back seat. I'm like, oh, those are donations for Goodwill. Who knew that was his damn closet? And then I got pissed when I started thinking about it because the first time he came over my house, I started getting carpets cleaned and I got a little cleaning crew to come in and make sure everything was good for him. What the fuck did he have to do to get his house ready for me? Running through the car wash? So yeah, I'm on a dick sabbatical. Getting catfished by a homeless person will really fuck with your self-esteem. So, and my friends talking about try online dating. I don't make good choices in real life. So what the hell I look like trying to do some damn online dating? I mean, it's pitiful. But like I said, I lost my job. I'm gonna tell you this real quick. I thought I was gaming the system. I had been on stress leave for a whole year.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh no, ma'am. Yes. All you had to do. I'm gonna give y'all. You want to get off work, Miss Shiela, and do some comedy? Listen to this. All you got to do is go to work and say you got a headache and you stressed out. You get to sit at home, collect a check, and do absolutely nothing. And that's what I did. I learned that from white people. Y'all resourceful. But what the white people forgot to tell me was the day after I went back to work for my leave, they was gonna fire my black ass. So now,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
so now I ain't got no job. But anyway, my name's Holly. I'm glad I got to spend time with y'all. Yay! Stay away from Taurus and Aries. If you're a Sagittarius, do not date Taurus or Aquarius.
Hey, I'm a double Aquarius.
I wouldn't date you.
I'm a Taurus too.
For Holly Logan.
Holly.
Hey, miss, don't date him.
Don't date him. Holly Berry. She ain't got nothing on me. Don't insult me like that.
Yo, and that's what I'm talking about. See, once again, dropping jewels, bringing up significant moments inside. Now, one of the things that Black guys used to use on a lot of light-skinned women is if we wanted to get in their pants, we'd always go up to them like, damn, girl, you know you look just like Holly Berry. She's like, oh my God, I do. I'm like, yeah, you do. She like 300 pounds. Yeah, you do, girl. Hey, look, you do.
Holly's shaking her head. She's shaking her head.
She know it's true.
I mean, I do look like her a little bit, though. I do look like her. Yeah, right. But look, y'all talking about being fat in LA. Somebody said, Holly, you not that big. I feel like I look like Precious out this motherfucker. Like, I feel being in LA, you feel like you weigh 6,000 pounds. Like, for real. Seriously, I was at the gas station one day pumping gas. And this guy was like, she cute, but nah, she too big. I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't saying shit to you. You insult me for no goddamn reason. So yeah, no Halle Berry. I might be like Hefty Berry, but no Halle Berry.
Right? Yep. That's LA in a nutshell. The competition is fierce here. It's like I met a girl in Philly. She was like fine as hell. She said she lived out here. She said, why'd you move back? She was like, I'd rather be a big fish in a small pond than a small fish in a big one. So that's what it is. And I'll tell you, I've been to Philly. I just went home past this Christmas. Nothing but bullet wounds on every woman. Swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. So another round of applause, everybody, for Holly Logan. Oh, right. So we got our next comedian coming to the stage, and this gentleman, I like his name, because his name reminds me of classic hip hop that I used to love back in the day. Made you want to jump. You get all excited. You like, it's the Mickey Mac, Daddy. It's the Mickey Mac. It's the Mickey Mac, Daddy. It's the Mickey Mac, and it make you wanna
Jump.
Daddy, make you
Jump.
for Willie.
Oh, really?
Mr. C, have you always had that type of energy? Like
Yes.
just even as a kid, like, or is this like, or like once this is over, you like get off, you like, man, I'm tired of this shit. Like, is this like is this an act? Like,
No.
or do you have, like, when you see like Eddie Murphy in real life, like he's actually very chill and he's very just laid back. Like it's all an act. Same with like a lot of these comics. So I feel like Mr. C, because like I'm trying to picture, and I'm not really trying to picture, but like a woman, like, hey, you know, maybe we can just chill out. You like, burr, 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 fuck you, all day, all night. Like, damn, you ain't got an indoor voice. This is my indoor
24/7.
voice. Like, I was going next to a train trip. I don't know, man. Everybody, I'm a Leo. For those that want to know, I'm a Leo. I'm also Scorpio rising, and I forget the other one. Oh, I'm an Aries descending or whatever. And I don't really know what it means. I just know a lot of women like it. Like, so I just try to figure it all out. Like, I'm just kind of one of those guys that go like, Scott. I look like Scott's being kidnapped in front of us right now. Like, I don't know if everybody can see. Like, it's just here's what you see from Scott. Just, who the fuck is kidnapping them doing the show? Like, that's
Sorry.
It's funny because I know that quarantine is like really affecting everybody differently. They said last year in 2020 that this is an interest. Okay, 537 men last year were raped by women.
Oh, wow.
It's true. But there's a woman out there driving a car or whatever, like get in this car and give me that dick. Like,
It wasn't me.
He said it wasn't you. I don't know. You fit the description, Carol. They say it. But ain't that crazy? Like 537 lucky ass men didn't have to take a woman out to eat, didn't have to hear about her day, didn't have to figure out her sign. Just get in this car and give me that dick. Like Look, Mr. C, I live downtown. If I got raped right here on Olympic and Broadway, I'm not calling the cops. I'm calling you. I'm calling Scott. I'm like, hey, Scott, well, I don't know what the fuck you doing right now, but they raping down here on Olympic.
I'm in Pico and Hoover. I'm about to walk down there.
It'll sound like a Memorial Day sale. Like, drop what you doing while supplies last. They
Come get this ass, yeah.
You come get this ass. And here's what's so interesting about this, and y'all can actually Google this up. Google this, like while I'm selling it, so y'all can just be on board with me. One woman rapes a man at knife point. Look up woman rapes man at knife point. She has a knife, and she's get over here and put that dick in places that ain't no one sticking it. Like that, you know how far you have to go to this as a woman. Like, because a woman doesn't have to do much. We're in a dive. Everybody sees the bars. Like, all a woman really has to do is go to a bar. No matter her age, her size, if she's missing a leg, she might have something. There's a guy that's still like, fuck it, But for you to be like, you've been passing out pussy to a point where it's like, she keep getting denied. She had to go to this, and then on top of this, she forced oral sex on him at knife point. She forced oral. She's giving him oral sex at knife point. So she's don't you move. Don't you move. Hey, look, Mr. C, if she would have looked up, she would have saw this dude like this, like, oh no, stop, right there. Stop, no. Right here, right. Do you tell your rapist you about to come in her mouth? Like, do you respect her enough to be like, hey, I'm about to, never mind. Okay, this is too much. I went too far. I just wanted to bring up the fact and then just keep on about my business. But I felt like this needed to have been told for some reason. I don't know how long the story was. I think I got like do I got like two more? I got 1 minute. 2 minutes. All right. Well, I'm gonna end on this. So I heard a couple other things that was really, really like interesting to me, and just like I'm online dating. I am like, and I'm trying to figure it out. Holly's like, nah, I see a couple. Nah, really. Like, here's what it is for me. Like, I feel like some of these online dating profiles should have before makeup photos on there. Like, if a woman sits there and says on her social media pages, if you can't love me at my worst, then you can't have me at my best. Then like, let a nigga see your worst. Like, why do I have to wait till you get comfortable to know that you don't have eyebrows? Like, that should be on your profile. Like, don't have eyebrows, but give good head. Like, I need to know. I didn't know that women was drawing on eyebrows. That's brand new to me. Like, this girl came to my spot. She's like, let's get comfortable. I'm like, cool. And she, comfortable for me was like, take my shirt off. I'm comfortable. She took off her wig. She took off her eyelashes, wiped off her makeup, and wiped off her eyebrows. I'm like, look, I should know that I'm about to fuck a Ninja Turtle. Like, this should not be something that you surprise something like, Donatello, is that you? Like, anyways, y'all, I'm Willie Macc. Thank you all for listening.
Yeah. Another round of applause, Willie Macc. Excellent. That's right. Man, dropping them jewels left and right. Also educational. That's
educational.
Right. That's right. So watch out on Tinder for them turtle shell bitches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie though, she got a fat ass.
Oh no, I was still 100%. I really would. I just want to know what I'm getting myself into. I'm not saying I'm denying it. I just like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Like, I just want to know what we doing, Mr. C. Like, how we?
Yeah, right.
Oh, you know.
Excellent. Hell yeah.
Don't shake your head, Holly. Don't do that. I'm just
laughing because if I slap this wig off right there, y'all be like,
I don't know. Once again, you got a fat ass?
But no, I ain't got no booty.
Oh. All right. Well, all right. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You go ahead and leave, then.
I mean, damn.
There's no point in me being here if this.
I got
Let's circle back around to something he talked about too. He talked about a lot of men in regular life actually get raped. I'm sure most of them don't report it. But let's think about prison. Also, there's a lot of people that go to prison and get in jail, and there's a lot of that going on that's not as fun as what Willie described.
Well, for who? They might think it's fun for them.
Well, trust me. Yeah. Now, I'm actually running for president. One of my policies is to separate violent criminals from non-violent criminals. I want to bring back, they used to call them loony bins, but I just want to call them recovery centers, where anybody that's a non-violent criminal, drug seller, non-violent, put them in the rehab center and let all the violent dudes get in there, because what they do is they find the guy that's the non-violent drug seller or the little guy that does little petty candy bar thief. And next thing you know, he's Hector's girlfriend for the next 8 years. And then he hangs himself 3 days before he gets out.
Okay. Short story. Real short story.
Go.
I went to jail once, and it was jail, not prison.
For selling tennis shoes.
For selling illegal tennis shoes.
See?
For selling the bootleg ones. So they do, like you're saying, Mr. C, they mix a lot of these people up. Like they mix the non-violent with the violence up until they get a court date and then they'll separate them. So I went to jail one time. It was like a group of us in this whatever. And I actually on the bunk above me, this guy was talking stuff to this other dude. And the dude said, "You better quit talking to me or I'm going to rape you tonight." And the dude was like, "Ain't nobody raping nobody in here." He said, "Okay." About later that night, all you heard was,
"Oh no."
The dude got it. And the one thing about this that I've heard, and you can look this up as well, a lot of men kind of turn to liking it midway because it still makes it still makes a man orgasm, whatever. So he was like, no, stop, right there.
Oh.
All right, I'm done. I'm out of here.
He just tickled himself. He just tickled himself pink, didn't he?
All right. Good. So we got one more comedian coming to the stage. We saved our most experienced comedian to close this thing out. And I love her name because it reminds me of multiple genres. I love the old school R&B, new jack swing stuff. And I also love the new hip hop. You know, the classic old school is like, oh, Shiela, let me love you till the morning come.
She the same too, y'all.
Oh, Shiela. And then you got the other part of the name because you got my man who only uses his real name, Keith Murray, because it's the most beautifulest thing in this world. It's just like
that. I
get it in you. That's right. So get everybody, you give me a clap, 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 clap for oh Shiela, most beautiful thing, Murray.
That was a real good. Now where's my damn thing? Say, okay. That was a real good introduction. I like that energy because I got a lot of energy too. That's why I can't do no dope. You know, if somebody try to give me some speed or something like that, shit, I'm already speeding. Shit, I don't even drink coffee. I don't drink coffee because if I drink coffee, I'd be zooming everywhere. But y'all check this out. How many of y'all how many of y'all keeping y'all resolutions? You know, resolutions, like, you know, some people make resolutions, other motherfuckers make resolutions. Like, I'm going to lose weight. No, you're not. I'm going to the gym. You start off, but you stop. I'm going to pay these bills. I tell them, as long as I owe you, your ass won't be broke. And ain't we in a pandemic? But what the fuck you calling me talking about some bills? I'm talking about bill collectors and I already started. I said, you know what? I want you to remember one thing. As long as she owe you, your ass won't be broke. Okay? And then I got, guess what? Hey, you messing with these married men? I ain't gonna say I got no man because I do have boyfriend, but he ain't married. No, you're not. Because you know what? He might not have been there on January 1st for New Year's, but he was there January 2nd one day. So I the poem that I did too. I say, roses are red, some birds are blue. We're going to be real true to each other this year for true. Okay? That's some of them. I also said, but you know, I'm trying to be a little poet, but you know, I liked the Langston Hughes when I was growing up, you know. I like poets. So I say, oranges around, you better be true if your ass want to stay around. Okay? Ooh. Yeah. Your oranges around, your ass you better be true if you want to stay around, you know. Guess what? I have a motto that I say, next, go, bye. But check this out. I had my motivation. You know, everybody wanted to, one thing in the Black culture that you're supposed to have your house clean on New Year's, right? Okay? So my thing is for cleaning up, because I moved into another apartment, so my thing is for cleaning up. I just turn on hoarders. And some of them motherfuckers are so nasty, they got shit, one bitch couldn't find the cat. Like, where's my cat? This is under all that shit you got. You know, and not to be, you know, not to be, I ain't gonna even see no racials or nothing like that. But you got some nasty ass white folks now. And you got some nasty ass white folks, and you got now when the white folks do it, you call us nasty. But when black folks douse is nasty, you call us nasty. White folks, you call them hoarding. But you got some hoarding motherfucking niggas too. Okay? Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to say that. Yes, I did. Fuck that. Yeah, I talk. And I'll fuck what you say. And guess what? Y'all done started this nasty shit, and I'm gonna end with this nasty shit because people know me that I right now, I want to say, you know what? I had a husband rest his soul, but I used to go to the give my clothes away and shit. So I was cleaning out my closet, and I said, let me go and get these clothes away to the thrift store. But I shop at the thrift stores, right? So I seen this dress, I cleaned out my closet, took some clothes there. About 2 or 3 weeks later, I went back to the same thrift store, and I said, damn, this dress looks just like my dress. I said, I'm gonna buy this dress. I said, this dress, I went in there the week before and I saw it. And then I came back the next week and I said, the dress still in here. So I went back and I said, I'm gonna buy this dress and show my husband I got this dress. So I went to my house, looked in the closet, and told my husband, I said, I got a dress that looks just like my dress. He said, where is that? I said, right here. I said, where's my damn dress? I said, oh, motherfucker, you done gave your woman my goddamn dress. Let me check that up in my shit. I said, let me check that up in my goddamn dress. He say, I say, look at the dress. Here's the dress right here. I say, I got a dress look just like that dress. I wanted to see what was the difference. He said, girl, don't you remember when your ass took all them clothes? You done went to the damn place and bought your own shit back. I said, no. After I stopped giving and shopping at the same motherfucking place. Giving and shopping. Did y'all hear about the story about Rosa? Rosa was a maid in Manhattan. She stayed in she's one of them high hotels. And my thing is that I want to live. I ain't gonna say live. I just want a couple of days, maybe 3 or 4 days at the Waldorf Astoria in New York. So y'all can do it and make me a benevolent offering and start pitching in so I can get a chance to go to New York and stay there. But anyway, I was a maid too at one time in my life. So when I go to hotels, I do leave a benevolent offering. I don't say nothing. I just put some money up on the dresser and I leave because you never know, how the maid's date, and sometimes you can't make people date. But check this out. Rosa they came and got her, the manager of the hotel and the assistant manager, and they told her, come on up there to see this room. So she thought she had to clean up this room. And they showed her a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a balcony. I'm talking about bad, y'all, bad. And they said, Rosa, I don't know why people do this. They said, Rosa, people's been talking about you and they've been saying, and she was like, what? Like she was going to get fired. Then the man turned around and laid out a paper and he said, this is your penthouse.
Oh, wow.
This penthouse for 2 years lease. And she just started crying. I said, it's a real story. I said, you know what? That's real good, but it couldn't have been me. Because I said, can you give me 5 years? At least 5 years, not 2 years. Because it's going to take me a year to get some furniture in this big motherfucker. Okay? And it's going to take me another 3 years to get comfortable. Then that's 4. And then another year I got to find somewhere to stay. Oh, hell no. I'd be like, I'm going to be a maid at the hotel, calling in work. I ain't coming to work. And they're going to be coming to the door and tell me, Sheila, it's time for you to come to the door and I'm going to do a crack move. I'm going to just open the door and say, I ain't here. Shit. I ain't here. They're going to say, no, Sheila, come on, go to work. And then 2-year lease is up. Check this out. My 2-year lease is up. And then they go tell me, Sheila, the 2-year lease is up. I'm going to do another crack move and just stand up at the door and just see them. You know how crackheads used to do back in the door? You be knocking on the door, they be peeping out the windows. Some of them motherfuckers say, I ain't home. Yeah, bitch, you at home. Open the goddamn door. Yeah, bitch, you at home. What about, y'all, check this out. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Come on now. What about this, I can't even say it. I got to cut this shit short because people know when I get to talking, I'm talking. Let me say this. This is my ending joke. I'll say you had 3 men in jail. 3 men in jail. You had 3 men in hell. They're all black. One was high yellow, piss color yellow. The other one was light bright. He was a trick baby. And the other one was jet black. They nicknamed him Midnight, right? So the devil told me, if you can do something that I can't do, I'll let you out. So, okay. So piss color say, I can build a Ford F-150 fully equipped in 15 minutes. So by the time he got 10 minutes, the devil had his shit packed up, filled up, Ford F-150. Y'all know I'm a Southern woman, so there you go. Okay. Then they got to Trick Baby. Say, Trick Baby, what can you do? He said, I can throw a net. And he said, I can throw a net and catch a whole bunch of shrimp in 5 minutes. The devil had stole his neck in a minute, had a whole bunch of strips. So all of a sudden, it started sinking in there. And they said, well, what is that smell? What do I smell? What is that going on? What is that? So they say, midnight. He say, you said we could do something that you can't do, right? You'll let us out, huh? He said, yeah. He said, I just fought and I catch that motherfucker, y'all. I'm out. I just fought, catch that motherfucker, I'm out. Did you catch it? Okay? Knock, who there? Now check this out. Let me say this. My friend wrote this. I didn't want to talk about fucking, but since y'all been talking about pussies and dicks and shit like that, and my people know I end up with shit like that. My friend had wrote this here, and she always want me to say it. Believe it or not, she's a evangelist. She's a minister. She's wrote 4 books. She's a creative writer. I mean, the girl's good. And she's also listening. She was saying, Sheila, do something about, you know, how people get their cars. You know, you have to get a car overhaul, you know, once or twice a year. You got to get changed and get oil and shit. I said, yeah. She said, you know how you can get a cell phone in 2 years' time the cell phone go out? I said, yeah. She said, well, I want you to say this for me. She wrote the whole thing out for me. She said, tell these bitches to go get them some new pussy. Because these men, if you had the same pussy for about 20 years, if you 19 years old, start fucking, and you 20 years later, you 39, or 40 years later, you're 49, and you still have the same pussy, you need to have a pussy overhaul. You know? Yeah, you need to have a pussy overhaul. He had this woman get some new pussy, right? This friend of mine said he had this woman, he put 2 fishes up in her ass, right? He had 2 fishes, and she could turn them around. I said, now she had some gap goodies. And they said, ain't but 2 types of pussy. And I said, what is that? This dude told me, he said, the big old good and the good old bigger bitch, and you got both of them. I said, you dirty bastard, you. Okay? Y'all ain't catching me. Y'all ain't catching me. But my nephew called it, ain't that right, baby? Hi.
All right.
Hey, all day.
Okay. See, let me tell you something about us. You got damn near black panel. You ain't got but 2 or 3 white folks up here. So we gonna put some cussing in our shit. We gonna talk about fucking in our shit. And then I want to say something about all these little dick motherfuckers too. You know, I'm so glad my husband ain't had no little dick. You know what I'm saying? He had a big dick, that's why I had problems. When you got big dick, when your husband got a big dick, that's when you got problems. Because he only loves you, he loves every goddamn body. Huh? But that's gone, baby. That's gone. That's death do us part. I need to go out there to the graveyard and dig it up and say, come on. Yeah, that's how good a dick was. You know what I'm saying?
Carol's nodding her head. Yeah, we got some grave digging to do tonight. Sheila, me, you, and Carol go out to this.
You and Carol going to dig some grave. But guess what? Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. I am proud to say I'm MRS spirit, and I've been MRS spirit since I was 19. But you know, like I said, my husband is gone now, so you know, next, you know. But it's all right, y'all. It's all right. But I ain't getting shit. Hell, they already said you can go downtown and get some free dick here. I just go down there with a motherfucking knife and say, give it up. But let me see. Pull your dick. Let me see if you got any bumps. Give it up. Let me see. Look at my cell phone. Let me see. Let me take a pill. Let me see if they got any bumps. You know, I had 2 boys, you know. So, you know, I had 2 baby boys. So I'm going to see. I know how men look when they circumcised and they ain't circumcised. And y'all want to not circumcised, y'all need to get them goddamn that extra meat hanging out their dick. You need to go in there and get that duck butter out of there. Because that's what
that duck butter.
It's called duck motherfucking butter. I bet you if a bitch had a second picture, you'll tell her, wouldn't you? Huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And would you go down there and stick your head down there and say, woo, what's that? Huh? That ain't no season sauce, ain't that right?
All day.
Yeah, that's some hot. No, you wouldn't. You know what the man told me? He said that stinking pussy is the best kind of pussy. Motherfucker told me one time. He said, you wash your pussy too much. I said, what you mean? He said, you done took all the smell off of it. I said, motherfucker, I'll get a can of sardines and grease it for you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy. Wow.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. And then we have it all.
You already know it. You already seen on some damn shows before Bill Johanna. You know the kind of shit I talk, and Carol too. Okay? And my people that's watching from the East Coast, the West Coast, and the Gulf Coast. Y'all, they made me do that nasty shit, y'all. I was trying to be nice. Oh, look at that. And look at him. You see, what's his name? What our host name? What's your
Mista See.
Okay, look at the color, Mista See. Mista See got some pretty good dick on him, y'all. Look at it.
What?
Yeah, she got that. You know, now,
Carol said she heard. Oh my! I'm on a sabbatical. I don't need to see all that shit.
You ain't gonna show you his dick. He just showing you his face. You can look at a man. Let me tell you something. You can look at how a man's facial structure, and you can also look at a motherfucker how he walks. And them big dick have their own walk, baby. They walk with pride and stride and shit. The motherfuckers that ain't got shit, they be walking all slouched and slumped over like, oh no, motherfucker, you ain't got no good dick.
I see you.
Man, Sheila, this is
Sherman
educational
Hensley.
tonight. We're learning a lot.
Huh?
We're learning a lot tonight. We're learning a lot.
Look at him.
With his shit come in, you want
He having sex with one of them voodoo dolls. It look like.
Oh boy.
Where is this shit come in that you want to stick a motherfucking ass, huh? Like motherfucker, you know that hole was too tight. Okay, I had 4 babies, and that mother you go to that big hole, not that little bitty tight motherfucker. Okay.
Oh
yeah,
my.
you just nasty. But now, as soon as you run your finger up in the nigga's ass, he gonna tell me, ah, wait a minute, motherfucker.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Where this go?
Wait a minute.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Boy.
Okay.
Some man
Willie's
like
shaking
that.
his head. I never seen a show where more people were shaking their head than on this show tonight.
Wait a minute.
A lot of head shaking.
Some men like to have the
Comedy.
fingers back there. They say that make them come faster.
Would you do that to a guy if he asked you?
It's called
Put
the
my
A
finger in
spot,
his
y'all.
booty?
Watch the Oxygen Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's your man, if that's my man,
I'm looking for
My
motherfuckers
man.
to strap on.
No,
I'm
that's
looking
a
And
red
you know what? I
flag.
shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say because I put it on Facebook. It was you know, somebody posted something about ain't no sex and shit. And I said, I'm looking for a man I can fucking ass. Man, the response I got, one dude called to text me out of Africa. And he got mad. Tell me, you say you was gonna play with my ass? I said, motherfucker, I don't know you. You know, I'm saying this, I say, because baby, I am a comedian and this is what I do. I, you know, make people laugh. You know, that's just what I do. But you want to get fucked in the ass? I mean, he was serious, so you got to watch what you say, because some people's really down for it. How many people out there listen? Y'all know I'm a nasty motherfucker. Y'all want to get fucked in the ass, raising that motherfucker ass up like a, whack it up like a shotgun.
My goodness.
Look at Cat.
That was you on Olympic and Broadway. I knew I heard that voice before.
right?
You're in my
That voice before.
But look,
Oh,
why, I'm trying to for Mr. C and Willie and Scott. What's wrong with if they say a man likes for a woman to play back there in his little taint area and around his little booty hole because that makes
Red
him
flag.
feel
Red flag.
No, I ain't say if my whole fist went in that mother.
It's not a
Red
red
flag.
flag. Talking about. First of all,
Well,
there's a
Scott's
shit ton of
Caucasian. He
nerves.
doesn't count here. Red
There's
flag.
nerve endings everywhere. Second of all, Mr. C is the girliest guy in the group. But third of all,
Just because I'm feminine and sexy does not mean I'm girly.
Okay, so
relax.
I'm taking it that's no longer
It's
a thing.
about-
Men don't want no fingers in their booties.
Holly, it's about
It's
trust.
a test.
It's about trust. You build trust with people. If somebody trusts you that much, then that's a good sign. But
I don't trust
you know,
nobody
if
that
they're
much.
like,
And also,
If-
most women have a long, sharp fingernails. So
I don't
Oh my
I
God,
know
right?
that.
I'm just saying if goddamn light. You know, I'm just saying that if hold on one second. If that
What about-
fucking
The lighting is phenomenal.
yeah, I'm in my car. Anyway,
Yeah, Trump.
What
In a
about
truck.
ass eating?
I'm
Is
just
that
saying
good or not good?
if they're trying to get cufflinks on you, you know, if they're like the first day you meet them, they're trying to like put a whole wrist in or something, like that's fucked. That's fucked up. Why is this light not on? God
But
But a
so
finger
let
is
me,
okay.
Let me
Is
ask
the
the guys
tongue
this.
okay?
Let me ask the guys this. So shouldn't it be a red flag if a guy wants to penetrate a woman in her booty?
No, every hole on your body is accessible.
No. Why?
Even if it's your ear.
No.
I've never done.
No,
I've
that's
never
the
done
guys
it.
like to just. That's the way they are. That's
I
the way
know,
they are.
but
They want to.
every-
They
Every
want to
hole
penetrate
is
every
accessible
hole.
on a woman.
I think
Look,
it is
we're
trying to
a little,
divide
a little
and conquer.
suspect for me.
Nasty.
You
Well,
know
think
what?
about it. You got two eyes.
No,
We're way off
you know when
topic,
it's bad?
guys.
When you
We're in
choose
the
it
gutter.
over the good hole.
Oh,
We're
okay.
deep
got a
in the
trachea
gutter. It's
and
almost
an
10:30. Mr. C, are you gonna do your
Yes.
dance tonight?
Oh well,
What-
I've been trying to calm down.
This is
I've been
just
trying to calm
getting.
down.
This is getting too We're
Well, I'm
down to like
excited because you know we got Valentine's Day
fine
coming up
points
soon.
of
Well, you know what? You can cut the
fingering,
live off.
finger butting,
A
whatever.
holiday about marrying soldiers.
Look, cut the
Yeah,
live,
we got-
cut the live off, and we can keep on talking shit.
Yeah, no, we have Hallmark cards of what is it? Valentine's Day coming up soon. So I'm saving the sexy for our Valentine's Day show.
Okay, Mista See.
So for now, because Martin Luther King's birthday was recently, Joe Biden is president, even though I know it means absolutely nothing for African Americans. For some reason, Black people think it was good, so I'm gonna stay all super Black. So what I'm gonna do is when I get drunk, I sing songs, right, that I remember. And I was singing a song the other day. I don't know if it was the Coming to America 2 thing that reminded me of, but I was singing a song the other day, and I was going to give it a run. I haven't got the words right here. I'm going to give the song a run. While Joe's going to take us out of here. And that's how we're going to do it. And once again, another round of applause to close it out one last time for Shiela Murray. Keith Murray, the most beautiful Keith Murray, the wordifist. Yo, she got words like Keith Murray too. She keep writing me like, God damn, chill. Yo, Sheila is a beast. She's a beast. So all right, here we go. So I'm gonna give it a run. And what we're doing here, I'm gonna attempt what's it called? I believe the children are the future. So let's give it a run.
Oh no.
Give it a run.
Wow.
I'm gonna need some tequila. Now I'm gonna give it a run till my voice kicks out. Being this is a comedy show, it can be as bad as I want.
As he drinks tequila.
All right, here we go. I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I have found anyone who fulfill my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago, people need, oh shit, never gonna walk in shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live no matter what they take from me. They can't take away my
They just took it away.
Because the greatest
there's
love
more.
of all is happening to me. I found my greatest love of all inside of me. I believe the children are the future.
Reprise.
Was that? No, I'm reading it. They do the same verse twice, and then they go into I decided long ago, and then we close it out, and then because it's happening, and
it modulates. You got to go up a half step, I think.
Oh, well, no, I'm not Whitney Houston. I don't have to go up a half step. So let's get back to it. Oh, wait, where we at? Oh, yeah. Oh, where we at? There it is. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me.
Who'd you find the greatest love of all inside you?
Last time. We got the verse, we got 4 more, and then we're done. I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. And show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children laughter remind us how we used to be. Yeah,
Hey, how long is this song?
ago, never to
30 minutes.
in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, no matter what they can take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest, 3 more, love of all is happening to me.
Willie Macc disappeared.
I found
Would have slit his wrist.
the greatest love of all inside of me.
Okay, I just have to ask you a
All
question.
right.
All right, great job. All right, I'm gonna master that. I gotta memorize all those words and I'm gonna nail
It's
it back
20
to back.
minutes of my life I can never get back.
Ever.
What? Hey, that should change your life. That should
It
change your life.
changed my life for sure. I'm gonna see how fast I can jump out this window.
So let's close it up. So once again, another round for all the comedians who came to the stage. Clap, 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 clap for my man Scott Kidd.
Let me say, I want to say
And
that.
also Hollywood applause, Logan.
Okay.
And then Willie Miggity Man. And of course, oh, Shiela, the most beautiful Murray.
And then we got Mr.
Wow,
See.
take us home.
No
So
more.
we
Oh
go.
yeah, Mista See.
But you know,
Wow.
I had a question first. I have a question for Mr. C, Joanna.
Okay, go ask your question.
Look, check this out. Now, Mr. C, you know, as you were singing this song, it sounds good. You have a nice voice because I can't say let's sing. You know what I'm saying? But what do that record mean to you? Because that record sounds like the greatest love of all is happening inside of me. So what is happening inside of you?
Well, my friends here call me Black
Ooh.
Jesus. And Jesus is not just a person, but he is an energy that resounds through the universe. And it's within all of us. That's why they say God is in you. We are the children of God. We're all Jesus. Jesus was a regular dude just like us. So this song represents the power of what you can do in the realm of Jesus, because 80% of us are Christian. And if you think you can be nailed to the cross just like I can. And that's
right. That's right. But
And you know what? I love it when men pick a good song by a woman or vice versa. That's always a good way to do a cover song, is when you switch genders, make it different. So
it
sounds good with your voice.
Nail
Mr.
it.
C, I like it.
I'm gonna nail it.
I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe you can fly. I believe you can touch the sky every
Thank you,
night and day.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh. This has been a fun show. We only had a few comics this show, but you guys managed to take up over an hour and a half. We're on and on and on. Cut this off. So anyway, I loved having all of you on. You guys are all welcome back
What in
again.
the world is going on?
It's awesome. This is Dive Bar Comedy. Thanks to anybody who is watching and watching the replay. Subscribe on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts, or just check us out on the Facebook page at divebarcomedy.com. I'm Wild Joe. Thanks to Carol on tech. And come out to one of her shows if you're in the LA area. She's always doing shows. Thanks to all of our comics. Holly, Scott, and Willie, and Mista See. And we will be back next week with more comedy. See you later. Dive Bar Comedy.
Bye.
And George.